Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today, I'd like to welcome back Nate Peace, the Director of Solutions Consulting and Delivery for UJET, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. After spending over 4 years as the Manager of Support Operations at Spot Hero, Nate has held several key roles, leading the service and delivery charge for UJET. Nate, welcome back to the Top Gun Show.
Steve, thank you. It is good to be back.
Yeah, I see you're up on the hill in San Francisco, right?
Exactly. With remote work, we can take it from outside, but better yet, I'm using this background because we have the fortunate opportunity to be working from this area. So I'm based out of the Presidio, San Francisco.
Nice. That's beautiful. It's beautiful there. Well, it's been 9 months since I interviewed the executive team at UJET. I see that you guys are hiring rapidly because you're growing like a weed, probably because you sponsored the Top Gun Show. So in what areas are you looking for top talent?
That's exactly right, Steve. Honestly, the best way to say it is the cliche. It feels like we're on a rocket ship. And as part of that, you really need two things on that rocket ship. You're going to need engineers and you're going to need teams for expansion. So for engineers, we're looking at QA, we're looking at developers, we're looking at top-notch DevOps. And then on expansion, we're looking at our go-to-market team. That includes sales, marketing, customer success, as well as implementation services. So we're hiring, the job postings are up, and we're excited about the candidates we're seeing as we continue this journey.
Great, man. It's fun to watch you guys take over the world, man. It's incredible. One of my favorite episodes of the Top Gun Show was you giving a quick demo of your application, specifically the interaction of the smartphone verification, the facial ID. Can you give us another quick demo showing some of the things that are unique to UJET?
Yes, I can. But since you set up the teaser, I'm not going to show you the magic of the smartphone today, or specifically that smartphone application. Instead, we're going to look at some other opportunities. Steve, would it be okay if I open up the sharing settings?
Yep, go ahead.
Steve, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And as I do, you're going to see some different parts about UJET that's making us that rocket ship, that's making us so successful. What you're seeing on my screen is the agent experience. More specifically, it's an agent experience that might be using UJET within their integrated CRM, such as Salesforce. But what I want to highlight today was a little bit more about those phone calls and our omnichannel capabilities. As part of those phone calls, we enable agents to actually see what their data strength is like. As an agent, I was able to click and see what my Wi-Fi connection is like. I can even do sound checks on it. I can see that my microphone is approved. And it's funny, something like this, or something like this little icon that's showing my internet strength, it's not necessarily the most exciting thing to show. Yet at the same time, I challenge that because it's one of the most necessary things to show. When we talk to contact centers, the first thing they want is uptime and quality of service, and that's what UJET provides. We're the only CCaaS solution that actually includes network statistics like the ones you're seeing right now as part of the call routing. In other words, when this agent received this phone call, the 1 second or less before they received the phone call, we did a last-minute ping. We checked out their network statistics, their mic settings, and we can know that they were going to have a good quality phone call. Now, that's one of the things I want to share with you. It's not necessarily new for UJET, but how we're sharing it, how we're communicating it is new. I'm also going to share one more screen with you today. To do so, I'm going to share my mobile phone. And this, of course, does bring us back because what is unique about UJET is how we've built a solution for the modern era, for the smartphone era. And as I call in, I'm going to go through an IVR, but what I'm actually going to do in this case is I'm going to deflect this caller toward SMS. Only as an option. It's not even deflection for the sake of bad deflection, but for the sake of better helping them out through the right channel. Let's check it out.
Press 1 for technical support. Press 2 for sales and marketing, or press 3 for help with current orders.
I'm going to say I need support and maybe an account change.
Chose customer support. Press 1 for help with products. Press 2 for changes to your account.
At this point, I'm going to have it redirect this customer.
You chose changes to your account. An agent will be happy to help you over SMS. To continue this help session over SMS message, press 1. To speak to an agent, press 2.
I'm going to go ahead and press 1. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to redirect me toward an SMS. What our customers can do with this is they can really have a strong say over the impact of their channel mix. we've taken what was a phone call and turned it into an SMS session. And this customer can actually respond to that SMS. They can actually respond with their order ID or their account ID. They can respond with a picture of that issue they're having. And the agent, who instead of getting a phone call, is able to easily receive that information. We'll have that agent respond to them saying, thanks for reaching out. And that customer will receive the text message. And Steve, really what I'm trying to get to, what I'm excited to share with you today are these two different elements. The first is what we saw, which is going to be how UJET is involving network statistics, how we're sharing those network statistics with the agent to make sure we have a high quality of service. It's just necessary in a modern contact center to have that high quality call. But second, what I showed you is some configuration options that allow your customers to call in and be redirected toward a different channel. When UJET says we're omni-channel, we support voice, messaging, chat, SMS. Yes, we support those as independent channels, but we also support those as blended channels, or as you just saw it, we can even channel switch unlike anybody else. So Steve, thanks for letting me share that with the Top Gun team today.
It's incredible. You do the best short, quick demos, man. I love it. All very unique. Great job, Nate. Great job. Well, Nate, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and then I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Since I already asked you a little known fact last time you were on the show, today I'm going to ask you who the person is that you would most like to meet, dead or alive, and what you would ask him or her and why.
Well, I am a sucker for a theme. And as part of that theme of my conversation today, I had to choose one of my really just idols, Neil Armstrong. And of course, beyond the rocket ship, being the first person to step on the moon, I'd want to go back to him, not just to those days he was stepping on the moon and what he was thinking there, but those weeks and months leading up to it. What was that mental process like to know that you were going to be making history? How do you prepare yourself for that? How do you prepare your family for that? And to be selfish, I want to ask him those questions because that's what we're hoping to do at UJET, is we want to prepare ourselves to make history. So thanks for the time, Steve.
Drop the mic, Nate. Drop the mic. That was a great personal answer that wove back into the rapid rocket growth of UJET. I love it. Good job. Well, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on the Top Gun show again today. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.